Hi boys and girls, Paranoja here. This is public test relane 79 Grift with unhallowed essence fair multishot build. Unfortunately, I don't think that unhallowed essence can go higher than 80, possibly 81. My items are almost top ones except the quiver and except the amulet, but so far as I saw on the leaderboards, the new set shadow have most possibility to go higher than 80 plus. Also, Maurader set is stronger than Unhallowed Essence set, but I'm very big fan of the Unhallowed Essence set multishot build, so I did spend some time test some things and some possibilities on PTR. How high actually we can go with this. This set get some buff, but it looks to me it's just not enough to compare with Shadow set or with Maurader set. But I will post this video anyway, so you can see that it's possible to play easily 75 plus with no problem at all. I'm here playing with without second life. I think Demon Hunters now have possibility to play without awareness. Some players don't agree with me, but yeah, I think it's more than possible. It's not that I'm one hit dead. Actually, I can take hits here and there. Everyone was stacking too much toughness because we are trying to hit 80 with Demon Hunter. I need to admit I'm not that big fan of tanky Demon Hunter. It's just not my style, and I think that's not Demon Hunter way. From the first of Diablo, the Demon Hunters was always great damage dealers, but they was always squishy. So that's why I try to play without second life, and you will see I will be alive after I did take some hits from the monsters and even from the elites. And that was the reason I didn't use the second life. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous to play like this, but I like it. That's why I like to squish more the damage and put my defense on lower possibility I can. So how did they buff Unhallowed set? They add 20% damage for every point of discipline you have, and they rise Demon Hunter discipline on Unhallowed Essence set. In patch 2.3, maximum discipline we can have is 81. Here in public test relane is 86. So we are getting 5 more discipline, and actually we are getting 5 more damage for every point of discipline we have. That is the buff what Unhallowed Essence set gain. They change also some passive skills. I will show you at the end of the video what did they change. Now Thrill the Hunt is now great passive skill, and because of that you are proccing Bane of the Trap legendary gem most of the time with no problem at all. Not only Bane of the trap is triggered most of the time, but also we are getting 20% damage from the passive skill called the Weak because of that new passive skill they changed through the hunt. One more thing I really like is that finally the Vengeance has some meaning for our Demon Hunter, same as the Berserker on Barbarian, same as the Akra Champion on Crusader, same as the Epiphany for the Monks. Now the Vengeance is very good skill for us. Almost everyone uses now Vengeance, no matter what kind of set Demon Hunters are playing, and it's just great. It's powerful. We are more toughness. We have more toughness with that skill. We have more damage, and I really like the possibility of the Vengeance. I hope they will not nerf it. But we will see at the end. Okay, so I will talk a little bit about the things I change on my items and what kind of roles did I put there, comparing with the 2.3 patch, what is still on. Not for long, but it's still on. In patch 2.3, we did have a lot of resource cost reduction on our items, and now we actually don't need to have that much. And the thing is why is because of the Vengeance skill I also mentioned. When we are on Vengeance, in Vengeance mode, we are gaining 10 more hatred per every second, and that's why we don't have a problem with hatred that much anymore. So easily you can cast multi-shot a lot of time, and if you saw my first run 77, I was playing there with more toughness than actually I'm playing here on 79. I just tried to see how actually high I can go with lower toughness than on 77. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. The things I want to mention about the Unhallowed set, what did I change, is I changed shoulders. I reroll 8 cooldown reduction instead 8 resource cost, because to be almost permanent Vengeance we need 33.33 cooldown reduction on us. So that will be 2 items on us with 8 cooldown reduction, and we'll have a gap around 1.5 seconds to be permanently Vengeance. But in my opinion that is okay, because I'm using smoke screen sometimes when I counter Reflect Elite or some other stuff. If I'm using Visage of Guns in my cube, I can easily press smoke screen and after that activate the Vengeance mode, so my toughness will go high sky, not only the damage. And that is why 8 cooldown reduction on your items is for must. So, in my opinion, you can squeeze a little bit more damage from your helmet. So your helmet can be dexterity, 15% skill, multi-shot, 60C, socket and diamond in your helmet. But you need to have one item with vitality on it. That will be your choice. What will you take? Will you take gloves with vitality? Will you take the quiver with your vitality, or will you take the helmet with vitality on it? The quiver is getting one more stat, so is a possibility for you what you will decide how you will go. My choice was Vitality on Quiver, 8 cooldown reduction on Quiver also. I think the best choice will be 8 cooldown reduction on Quiver. If you go Vitality on Helmet or on Gloves, then I will put area damage on my Quiver, or I will put damage against Elite. It's a possibility I didn't test because I didn't have items for it to test it. I'm using here 3-factor gloves. I will prefer here to have gloves with area damage on it or with cooldown reduction. That will give me some other possibilities. But unfortunately, I didn't have that kind of item, so I cannot test it. But even if I did have it, I seriously doubt that I can go higher than 80, 81. Here on 79, I'm playing with the lower toughness than I was playing on 77. Here I have 63 million toughness only, but I think it is enough actually. The different thing is that I didn't perform this run that good, and I was not that happy because of it. I can perform this run much better, and you will see why at the end. It was just embarrassing, but I think that will be my last review to the Unhallowed Essence set here on PTR, because I also want to test some Maurader set after this, and it is not much time left on public test relay. As I mentioned before, I don't know, will they change some things or not? So far, I'm fine with that. I will only like to Unhallowed Essence set multishot get a little bit more buff, so then maybe it will be balance between Unhallowed Essence set, Shadow set, Maurader set, and Natalia set equal. I know that is hard to achieve that, but yeah, that will be nice. Here I counter first time this boss. This boss was out in now in patch 2.3. But it will be back. So I was a little bit confused here. I didn't know what to expect, and when I realized what is going on with this boss, it was just too late. So I died here. Very soon you will see, and because of that I failed the Rift 79 in time. But you can see that that is more than possible to finish it with time. Now here, yeah, you will say, yeah, but if you did have some awareness, then you will be alive. Yeah, that's true. But if I have more awareness, then my damage will be lower. So then it will be questionable. Can I hit that high with Unhallowed Essence set or not? So yeah, and it was just like, whoa, I was so furious. I died, and look this, I'm up and doom, I'm dead again. I'm dead again. It was just unbelievable. So as I mentioned, yeah, I failed on this rift. I didn't finish it in time, but it was so close. If I was not dead, I will have probably like 1 minute plus time before the end. As I mentioned, I will show my items, what did I roll, and what skills I was using at the end of the video. I hope you will find some information I did put and commentaries in this video useful if you will play Unhallowed Essence in the new patch. And yeah, that will be it. I must admit I didn't test every single possibility here because I just didn't have enough items for that. I would like to test. Here I was using one passive skill. What it will be, you will be very surprised when you will see the passive skill I'm using. I'm using here a sharpshooter instead of steady aim. And yeah, guys, I was also surprised when I was testing, like I was putting there some different kind of passive skills, and I was surprised how actually sharpshooter is good now. I was doing some runs and I was surprised. So yes, I think the sharpshooter is also one possibility passive skill now in the new patch. We will see. We will see. It's just too soon to put some final conclusions. So here I show you my toughness. See, it's just, how much is it? 63 million? The damage here is actually not correct because of the passive skill. In the cube I'm using Dawn. That is definitely for must. It is reducing cooldown reduction on your vengeance for 60%. Here I'm not using the Vistage of Gods but Cinder Coat. And here is the famous sharpshooter I was talking you about. I will also here show the rest of the passive skills I was using, so you can read for yourselves. That will be all for this time. Thanks for watching. Feel free for subscribe. Put a commentary if you don't agree with me or you will do something different. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.